Welcome to our deep dive today. It's all about the world of cryptocurrency in 2025.
Oh, wow.
We'll be exploring some fascinating predictions. For the crypto market, we're going to be analyzing why governments are starting to invest in cryptocurrencies and examining the impact of moves by industry giants like Ripple.
Sounds good.
Get ready for some insights that could reshape your understanding of the financial landscape as we know it.
Well, what I'm seeing is there's this, pretty striking level of optimism surrounding the crypto market right now.
Really?
Yeah, we're seeing predictions of a significant bull run, with Ethereum potentially reaching $122,000.
Wow.
XRP climbing to $18, and Cardano hitting $11.
Those are some bold predictions.
Right.
But what's fueling this wave of optimism?
Right.
Is it just hype, or is there something more substantial at play?
It's definitely not just hype. There are some serious factors driving this sentiment. We're witnessing a surge in institutional interest, with more and more established players entering the crypto space. This signals a growing acceptance
Of digital assets as the legitimate investment class.
So it's not just retail investors driving the market anymore.
Exactly. The entry of institutional investors, it really brings a level of legitimacy and stability to the market. They're not just chasing quick profits.
Right.
They're looking at crypto as a long-term investment.
That makes sense. But what about everyday adoption? Are we seeing more people using cryptocurrencies in their daily lives?
Absolutely. Bitcoin's continued dominance and its increasing integration into various sectors plays a crucial role here. As more people use and understand crypto, it builds confidence and fuels further growth.
So we're seeing both institutional and mainstream adoption contributing to this potential bull run. That's certainly something to keep an eye on. But here's where things get really interesting. Governments are starting to embrace cryptocurrencies.
They're right. It's a significant shift from the skepticism we've seen in the past. States like New Hampshire and North Dakota are introducing legislation to accumulate cryptocurrency reserves. Governments holding crypto. That seems counterintuitive. Why would they do that?
Well, it's a recognition of the growing importance of cryptocurrencies in the global financial system. By holding crypto reserves, these states are not only diversifying their portfolios, but also positioning themselves at the forefront of this technological revolution.
It's a bold move. And it's not just happening in the U.S., right?
You're absolutely right. Bhutan, a small nation tucked away in the Himalayas, has quietly been accumulating Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance Coin. This suggests that even countries with limited resources are recognizing the potential of cryptocurrencies.
It's fascinating to see how this trend is playing out on a global scale. What implications does this government adoption have for the future of the crypto market?
I think this could be a game changer. For global adoption, when governments embrace crypto, it legitimizes the asset class. In the eyes of many who might have been hesitant before, it could lead to a domino effect. With more countries following suit,
it sounds like we're at a tipping point. And this brings us to Dennis Porter, CEO of the Satoshi Action Fund, who is predicting an avalanche of announcements in early 2025. He believes that both states and sovereign funds will be buying Bitcoin.
That's a bold prediction.
What would such widespread adoption mean for the global financial system?
That would be a seismic shift. If Porter's prediction comes true, it would signal a major realignment of global financial power. We could see a gradual erosion of the dominance of the U.S. dollar as more countries and institutions turn to Bitcoin as a reserve asset.
That's profound thought. It seems like the financial landscape as we know it could be undergoing a radical transformation. But it's not just about Bitcoin, is it? Other players in the crypto space are making significant moves as well.
Right.
Let's talk about Ripple.
Ripple is making waves with its stablecoin, RLUSD, which is gaining traction among banks, institutions, and exchanges.
Why is RLUSD proving to be so popular, particularly with banks?
RLUSD is designed for speed, scalability, and regulatory compliance, which are all attractive features.
I see.
For institutions looking to integrate crypto into their operations, the rumors of upcoming XRP ETFs and a potential Ripple IPO in 2025 are also adding to the excitement surrounding the company.
They're also forming some interesting partnerships. I'm intrigued by their reconciliation with Cardano and the integration of RLUSD into its ecosystem?
Collaborations like these are essential for the growth and maturity of the crypto ecosystem. It demonstrates a willingness to work together to overcome technical challenges and build a more interconnected and robust financial system.
It seems like the crypto world is recognizing that collaboration rather than competition is the key to unlocking the full potential of this.
Exactly. By working together, these companies can leverage their strengths and create solutions that benefit the entire industry.
It's a fascinating dynamic. So we have a potential bull run driven by institutional and mainstream adoption, governments entering the crypto market, and companies like Ripple innovating and collaborating. It's a lot to process.
It is, and we've only just scratched the surface. There's much more to explore in the world of cryptocurrency in 2025. So in this segment, we're going to shift our focus to another critical aspect of this evolving landscape: stablecoins.
Stablecoins seem to be playing an increasingly important role in the crypto ecosystem. Why is that?
Well, stablecoins are designed to maintain a stable value, usually pegged to a fiat currency like the US dollar. This stability makes them ideal for a variety of use cases, especially in a market known for its volatility.
So they provide a sense of security and predictability in an otherwise unpredictable market.
Exactly. Stablecoins are becoming the go-to choice for traders who are looking to move in and out of volatile positions without having to convert back to fiat currency. They're also gaining popularity for everyday transactions, cross-border payments, and even as a store of value in countries with unstable economies.
That's quite a range of applications. Which stablecoins are leading the pack?
Tether, USDT, and USD Coin. USDC are the most prominent players. But we are seeing a surge in new stablecoin offerings as well. This significant increase in USDC's circulating supply is a clear indication of the growing demand for these assets.
What's driving the surge in demand?
Stablecoins are bridging the gap between traditional finance and the crypto world. They make it easier for people to participate in the digital economy without having to worry about the volatility of cryptocurrencies. For businesses, stablecoins offer a way to manage their cash flow and make international payments more efficiently.
It sounds like stablecoins are becoming an essential part of the crypto infrastructure. But isn't there a risk of centralization with the stablecoins? After all, they're often issued and controlled by private companies.
That's a valid concern. The issue of centralization is a recurring theme in the crypto world, and stablecoins are no exception. However, there are ongoing efforts to develop decentralized stablecoins that are not controlled by any single entity.
So there's a push towards greater transparency and decentralization even within the stablecoin space.
Absolutely. The crypto community is very aware of the potential pitfalls of centralization. And there's a constant drive to innovate and find solutions that align with the principles of decentralization.
It's encouraging to see that the industry is actively addressing these concerns. But with all this innovation and adoption, we can't ignore the regulatory landscape. How are regulators responding to the rise of stablecoins?
Regulators are grappling with how to classify and oversee stablecoins. They recognize the potential benefits, but they also have concerns about financial stability, consumer protection, and the potential for illicit activities. We're seeing a global effort to establish regulatory frameworks that strike a balance between fostering innovation and mitigating risks.
It seems like finding that balance is crucial. Too much regulation could stifle innovation.
You're right. But too little could lead to instability and abuse.
Exactly. It's a complex issue. And there's no easy answer.
Yeah.
The regulatory landscape is constantly evolving, and it's something that all players in the crypto space need to monitor closely.
That's very true.
Speaking of regulation, we can't overlook the recent settlement between Gemini, a major cryptocurrency exchange, and the CFTC. What are the implications of this case for the industry?
The Gemini and CFTC settlement, stemming from allegations of providing misleading information about preventing Bitcoin price manipulation, serves as a reminder that all participants in the crypto market need to operate with transparency and integrity, even though Gemini didn't admit to any wrongdoing. The $5 million settlement sends a clear signal that regulators are paying close attention and will take action when necessary.
It seems like this case could have a ripple effect on the industry, encouraging other exchanges to review their practices and ensure compliance.
It's likely to have a significant impact. The industry is maturing. And with that maturity comes greater scrutiny from regulators. Companies that prioritize compliance and transparency will be better positioned for success in the long run.
It makes sense. Building trust and operating within the regulatory framework will be essential for the sustained growth and adoption of cryptocurrency.
I agree.
But even with this increasing regulation and industry maturation, there are still some prominent figures who remain skeptical of cryptocurrencies.
Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, is a prime example. He's been a vocal critic of Bitcoin, referring to it as a sandwich, which seems rather dismissive.
Dimon's skepticism is interesting because it seems to contrast with the growing institutional adoption we're seeing from companies like JP Morgan itself.
It does highlight a disconnect between the views of some individuals and the actions of the institutions they represent. It's possible that Dimon's skepticism is rooted in a lack of understanding of the technology or reluctance to embrace change.
Or maybe he's just being cautious, waiting to see how things play out.
That's possible. But the reality is that the crypto market is moving forward, with or without the approval of skeptics. The genie is out of the bottle, and it's unlikely to be put back in.
It's clear that the crypto revolution is well underway, and it's shaping up to be a fascinating journey. We've covered a lot of ground in this segment, from the rise of stablecoins to the evolving regulatory landscape and the lingering skepticism from some quarters. What are your key takeaways from this discussion?
The key takeaway for me is that the crypto ecosystem is incredibly dynamic and constantly evolving. We're seeing innovation, collaboration, and a growing awareness of the need for regulation and transparency. It's a space that demands attention, and those who stay informed and adapt to the changing landscape will be best positioned to benefit from the opportunities that lie ahead. Welcome back.
Okay, so this is the final part of our deep dive into the world of cryptocurrency in 2025. We've explored a wide range of topics from bullish market predictions and government endorsements to the growing role of stablecoins and the evolving regulatory landscape. Now, let's step back and consider the bigger picture.
If we connect all these threads, a fascinating narrative emerges. The cryptocurrency revolution is not just continuing, it's accelerating at an unprecedented pace.
Wow.
We're seeing a convergence of factors that are driving this growth, from rapid technological advancements to shifting societal attitudes towards finance and even governance.
What strikes me is the stark contrast between the increasing institutional interest and the lingering skepticism from some influential figures. It's almost like we're witnessing a clash of titans, a struggle between the established financial order and the disruptive power of decentralized finance.
It's a classic example of how innovation often faces resistance from those who benefit from the status quo. However, the momentum behind cryptocurrency is undeniable. The genie is out of the bottle, and it's reshaping the financial landscape, whether the traditional gatekeepers like it or not.
So what does this all mean for the average person? Should they be paying attention to these developments, or is this just a game for tech enthusiasts and financial institutions?
This is where it gets really important. Cryptocurrencies are not just about investment opportunities or speculative trading. They represent a fundamental shift in how we think about money, finance, and even the distribution of power. This technology has the potential to empower individuals, create more inclusive and accessible financial systems, and challenge traditional power structures.
That's a powerful concept. It's not just about making money. It's about reshaping the very foundations of our financial world and potentially creating a more equitable system. But with all this potential comes uncertainty. What are some of the key questions we should be asking as we navigate this uncharted territory?
One crucial question is how regulation will evolve. Will governments embrace the decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies, or will they attempt to control and restrict their use? The answer to this question will have a significant impact on the future trajectory of the industry.
And what about the environmental impact of cryptocurrencies? We've heard concerns about the energy consumption of Bitcoin mining. Is this a sustainable model in the long run?
That's a valid concern, and it's one that the industry is actively addressing. There are already initiatives underway to develop more energy-efficient mining technologies and explore alternative consensus mechanisms that consume less power. We're also seeing a shift towards renewable energy sources for mining operations.
So there are challenges to overcome, but also tremendous opportunities for positive change. It's an exciting time to be witnessing this technological revolution unfold. What stands out to you as the most significant takeaway from our deep dive?
For me, it's the realization that cryptocurrency is not just a passing fad or a speculative bubble. It's a transformative technology with the potential to reshape our world in profound ways, whether we embrace it or resist it. The impact of cryptocurrencies will be felt for generations to come.
That's a thought-provoking conclusion. So to our listeners, we leave you with this question. As the crypto revolution continues to unfold, what role will you play in shaping its future? Will you be an active participant, a curious observer, or a skeptical bystander? The choice is yours.
And remember, the future is not predetermined. It's shaped by the actions we take today. So stay informed, engage in thoughtful discussions, and be prepared to adapt. As the crypto landscape continues to evolve, the future of finance is being written right now, and it's up to all of us to decide what that future will look like.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of cryptocurrency in 2025. We hope you've gained valuable insights and are inspired to explore this exciting frontier further. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.